Hi, I'm Chip Rowan, and this is Good to Know. Today we are over here at the Somerset Trust Bank, actually on the west side of Connellsville at the train station, and with me is John Malone and Jessica Schomer. Good to have you folks here.
Thank you for having us, Chip.
Yeah, you have a big event coming up here. Talk about that, John, please.
Well, what it is it's our 4th annual car show that we're having here, starting on the west side, car cruise, whatever you want to call it. We started this off 4 years ago. Our CEO gave me a call and said, "Hey, John, I want you to have an event. Get about 100 people there. We're going to announce that we're going to renovate the train station."
Okay.
And so I just come up with the idea of having a car show. I talked to local businessmen, Bob Hodge, Scott C., and they're all into classic and older cars, and they said, "We'd be glad to help you." And we thought we'd get maybe about 30 cars and maybe about 150 people. The day turned out to be a beautiful day. We ended up having about 75 cars, and it ended up being probably about 400 people. And from that time, it grew every year, where last year we had about 150 cars and probably close to 1,000 people.
Wow, that's a lot of people. So people in this area love cars, especially old cars.
Connellsville has a love connection with cars, and I grew up, my father worked for Ranker Lincoln Mercury here in town, and I always grew up, loving cars, and it was quite ironic as Rankers brought some cars here over the years. My dad has since passed, but it's been a fun event and an easy event for us to put on for the community.
Okay. Now, the event this year, what is the date and time? And just give us some logistics for that, please.
Right now, we're looking at September the 15th.
That's a Tuesday, I believe?
A Tuesday evening. And we're going to have it a little bit different this year. We're going to start it out with a parade through Connellsville. We're waiting for City Council and the mayor to approve it, but they seem to be on board with it. And we'll line up here starting about 6 o'clock, and it should end about 7:30. And the cars will proceed through Connellsville and then come back here to the train station complex, where we will have Scott Blasey doing an acoustical concert for the community.
Yeah, that's great. Well, right now there's not a lot of things happening. So it's nice that the bank is actually still continuing with this. So the easiest thing is not to have anything. It's a little harder to think outside the box, and it sounds like you're making some adjustments to make it socially distanced and safe.
Yeah, COVID has created some issues for us with this event, and we had to cancel it from June, which we normally conducted the event. So what we have decided to do is do it in September. We're going to ask all our people to wear masks, and it's outdoors, and to be socially distant, especially during the concert. And we're going to try to make this happen. All summer, no events really happen here in the community.
Right.
And we're trying to break this out, and hopefully we'll get a good attendance. And we're going to space it out a little bit across the Valley Dairy Complex, so that we can have more and more people come and be socially distanced and have a good time.
And it is possible to do that. Rick and I recently went down to Dunbar. They had a concert on the ball field down there, and they encouraged people to bring chairs, and people were very respectful. And if you're with your family, you can sit together because you're together anyhow. And they just spread out, and it was a nice night.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think as we get through this pandemic, people are starting to realize how to social distance better, how to wear the mask, and I think the community's ready for this.
Oh, I think they are too, so that's great. I'm glad you're doing this. Pre-registration for the cars?
Yeah, we're going to have forms here that they could come in, and it's really not necessary to pre-register, but it is necessary. And the reason it's going to be necessary is because when we have this parade, Armstrong has graciously teamed up with us, and they are going to videotape it and televise it. So Rick Fike, your able-bodied producer, announcer.
And he's a veteran at that, too. He's done that at Mount Pleasant, so he's seasoned.
He is going to, we're going to have a form set up that'll give a little information about each car. So as they come through, it will be announced on Armstrong, and people can watch themselves and watch their vehicle. So we'll put something together. But it can't be done without my able-bodied assistant, Jessica, who will be handling all of that. She does all the tough, heavy lifting for the event, so she will be doing it.
Jessica, I hear there's going to be some things for those that register with cars. There's some giveaways for them?
Yes, there will be a T-shirt, which has been customary for the last 3 car shows that we've done. In addition to the T-shirts, we have typically done dash plaques, but because of social distancing guidelines, we've decided to give away face masks this year.
Those are very handy.
And they will, of course, be decorated with the Somerset Trust logo, but just kind of promoting the whole social distancing aspect of it so we can keep it safe and still fun environment for everybody.
Right. Now, the registration forms, those can be picked up only at this branch, or are they available at other branches?
No, I will make sure that they're available to all of the markets in our area.
Okay.
Retail branches over maybe in Mount Pleasant, Youngwood area, including in Connellsville area.
Okay, great. So, folks, if you want to bring your car out, just go to one of the Somerset Trust locations in this Connellsville area, and you'll be able to pick up a form.
Yes.
Is there anything website-wise that they could get, or email? Or
they can send me an email at jschomer@somersettrust.com.
Okay. Do you want to spell that out, please?
Sure. It's JSCHOMERSETTRUST.com.
Thank you very much. That makes it easier for people to make sure they have that right. So there's the way you can get a registration form. Parade route, John. How is the parade actually going to be going through town?
It will leave here on the west side, go over the west side bridge, go through town. I assume we're going to make a left and probably end at the east side fire station.
Okay.
And then they can matriculate back to this complex for the cars to be parked and the concert to begin.
Okay, great. Now, you have had a good point. If people can't come here and actually see it on the 12th live, they could actually watch it on Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So if you're not able to get out, that's an opportunity, right?
Well, the Armstrong channel, they've come to this event in the past. You see a lot of people you haven't seen in a number of years, and it's quite entertaining to see the people that come and just want to come to this event. I know that we had 2 Colburns come, and they weren't related, and they were parked next to each other. George Colburn from the mountains came with a 56 Thunderbird, and Skip Colburn, he has several Dodge Chrysler type products, and I've gotten to know them over the years, and they became good friends. And every time I see them somewhere, they're saying, "Hey, when's the car show?"
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it.
Here's the date. So it's actually, I said the 12th. It's September 15th.
September 15th.
Yeah, correct me. September 15th. That's a Tuesday.
And the parade will start promptly at 6 p.m., but line up probably 5:30.
Okay.
And we'll get all the forms to Rick so that he can announce it properly. So we're going to have him set up somewhere with and I think it's going to be a great day, a great event for the city of Connellsville.
Sounds like a great event. And then finish everything off with Scott Blasey performing. So
Scott is a Connellsville icon,
yes,
is the best way to put him. And he has graciously agreed to do this for the 4th year. We like having him back because he brings in a lot of his people. Unfortunately, last year we had Bill Mazeroski come, and he signed some books for people. But Bill has since moved to Philadelphia to be with his son and grandchildren, and he and his wife moved. So he won't be here this year, but we'll have some other surprises, I'm sure.
That's good, yeah. Anything else you want to share, John or Jessica?
I think we're good.
Okay. Well, I wish you well with the event. We'll be praying for nice weather. That's always the key with the for these outside events.
Yes.
Yeah. It's good. Well, hopefully number 4 will be good too. And so, folks, this is September 15th, Tuesday evening, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, here at the train station on the west side of Connellsville.
Thank you, Chip.
Yeah, thank you. This is good to know.